What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K17, my career mode, fighting Jack Swagger here on a fine Monday afternoon with a new t-shirt and a new moveset. It is Moveset Monday. Sometimes the My Career Invasion gets a little bit weird. Devon, Dudley, Eric Rowan, and Neville. That's a hell of a team. Uh-oh. Once again, Paul Heyman.
Show is all about stirring the pot. Throwing in a wild card.
Okay.
I mean, hey, we're buddies, right?
Sure.
Do a buddy a favor
What?
and go after.
He didn't even say the name. He just said, go after Atlanta Falcons. Alright, sure. Dolph Ziggler is, I guess, my next target? What? Sure, Paul. Whatever you want. Anyhow, because it is Monday, that means Raw is this evening from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. I will not be there. That is far too much effort for me. But I think there's going to be a lot of folks watching, very curious to see how they handle this whole situation with the leaks and whatnot, and whether or not you put New Day on TV at all on Raw tonight. Considering they are the hosts of WrestleMania, you kind of have to. But also, you don't have to do it in the ring. You could just as easily have a backstage pre-tape segment, like they had one last week with The Big Show and with Titus O'Neil. So, that would not be surprising if they did something similar on Raw tonight. But otherwise, yeah, I'll be curious to see how they handle that stuff. I think a lot of folks are real curious if there's any kind of acknowledgement or anything. I guess we'll see how the crowd reacts, because it's kind of a hard news story to avoid, so I would imagine, a large majority of the crowd who are, internet savvy enough would know something or other, or at least be made aware of it, which, for better or worse, again, I remind you, there are kids in the audience, so behave your damn selves. Anyway, on to the wrestling news, if you will. As we're going to hit charge finisher here. And that is Luke Harper had a new look on the house show this past weekend. He has gone from his white tank top to a black tank top. Ooh, big changes. Also, Phoenix Splash, missed it. Also, he has a new updated Titantron video type deal, which is nice. Because his original one with all those freaking eyes was, appropriately creepy. But Jack Swagger just flopping. And then he had when he had changed it, he just had all these it was just planks of wood, which was weird. So I don't know what the hell that was about. But now it's actually footage of him, doing his thing, I guess. It's unusual, but, is what it is, I suppose. So I'm not sure what that means for him moving forward. It's like, are they going to give him anything for Mania? Like, what is the deal with his whole situation? They had him very heavily involved in the Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt thing, and then he was involved in being number one contender, or, trying to be, and that kind of didn't pan out. And so, like, what, if anything, are you going to do with him moving into WrestleMania, which is in, a few short weeks here. It's coming up real fast. Jack Swagger, goodbye. Although I couldn't hit the Salt Shaker. I could not quite get the Salt Shaker. I just hit a bunch of Slug Sploders and just won the match that way. Jack Swagger, all the best in your future endeavors, and you can eat it, yeah. I didn't get to hit a Salt Shaker in the match, which is a damn shame, considering I brought out this new Salt Shaker t-shirt. And therefore, Jack Swagger, you are not going to escape the Salt Shaker. I'm sorry, it's the Salt Shaker 2.0. Oh yeah! And we're done here. Over. So, I didn't even have to call out or attack Dolph Ziggler, because Heyman says, hey, Dolph Ziggler, I am now in a rivalry with Dolph Ziggler. That's weird, but okay. But Dolph Ziggler is not even in the IC title rankings. He's not in any of these title. I don't see him anywhere. Why am I getting into it with Dolph if Dolph can't even be bothered to be in a top 10 for any championship? I don't understand. It's like the game said, hey, you've already had a whole lot of Dolph Ziggler matches, have some more Dolph Ziggler matches. And I'm like, but why? I've had so many. I don't want any more. But now we're having more. So, anyway, I'm here fighting Handsome Rusev, you know how it goes. There was one other thing. Naomi, her injury was a sprained ACL. And that she is still attempting to be on track to come back for WrestleMania. And I would imagine if she was a surprise entrant in whatever the hell that SmackDown match is for the ladies. I'm not sure what it is yet because they haven't told us yet. If it's a gauntlet match or if it's a battle royal, or I don't think anyone really knows what that match is just yet. So I suppose we'll find out at some point. But I could certainly see if she can get herself back into ring shape by Mania, woo! Then that would be a good spot to, have a surprise. Oh my God, it's Naomi, and have her win back the belt, etc., etc. That would be a feel-good Mania moment. But whether or not they do that, well, I guess that depends on how fast she can heal up before the grandest stage of them all. Handsome Rusev. I know he's injured, but come on now, that wasn't even fair. That was like Barry Horowitz levels of squash. Man. Please welcome my guest tonight. What do you want, Renee? What do you want? You went face-to-face with him in the ring tonight. You mean Rusev? Yeah, and I won pretty handily. I didn't see anybody else out there. It was just me and Handsome Rusev. So, can you feel it? I wanted the universe to see it up close. Two of the best in the WWE in the ring at the same time. We all want this match to happen. We're just getting started here. What in the blue hell am I talking about? I have no clue. Wait just 1 minute here. Why is Grim so tan? What the hell? I suppose this was bound to happen. I would end up fighting a very poor community creation of Grim here in my career at some point, but man, let's take this imposter out here, and do the damn thing, etc., etc. I mean, at least I got the purple sneakers, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, we're just gonna do this nonsense real quick, if we can. And yeah, so in addition to being interested in what the hell's gonna go on tonight at Raw, we also have that Morrow situation from last week on SmackDown, and I'm not sure if that's any better or worse than it was when that happened. I'm not sure if JBL still taking his pot shots and then making them get deleted or whatever, but I'll be curious to see what the announcing situation is on SmackDown on Tuesday evening. So that's also at the forefront of just what the blue hell is going on in wrestling right now. So that being said, it should be an interesting week, if nothing else. And definitely with WrestleMania on the horizon here real quick. Real quick. So, I want to know what this Grim, who is way too thin, by the way, I want to know what his finisher is in the game. Because I know what his... Nope, that's not his finisher. That's not... Brainbuster is not Grim's finisher. I'm sorry. That's not in the least what that is. But kicked out. If I had done his real finisher, he wouldn't have kicked out. Anyway, let's stop Mudhole. Walk and dry. And suplex. Onto the ropes. So yeah, it's the same old story here, outside of what's usually going on. Still playing a whole lot of Zelda. It's still pretty good. It's not great, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best game that I've played this year, but it's, it's up there. It'll definitely be in my top 10 list at the end of the year, but it's not, like, people are just, like, losing their damn minds over it, and I'm like, no. The only thing that makes sense is that they haven't played any other video games, because there are plenty of other, oh god, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. There are plenty of other great games out, even ones that were out this spring, this past, 3 months. There have been plenty of good stuff that I would say is better than Zelda. Not maybe Perhaps not as expansive or as, large of a game, but I wouldn't say that that's, the top thing right now. Whoa, okay, sure. At the moment. Boom! Clotheslines all day. Clothesline City. You ain't hitting that brainbuster on me, baby. Nope. Another suplex. Suplex City. That's all we got here. So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the only thing that I've been playing right now is that, I finished Horizon and sent it back, and I need to get back into Neo. I'm like maybe a quarter of the way through Neo, which is not nearly enough. But I'm very easily sidetracked, and I would like to get through Zelda before Persona 5 comes out, which is in like 2.5 weeks, if not less. So that's been kind of a little bit troubling. Nope, that didn't work at all. That didn't work at all. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Of course I got reversed. That was foolish to even try. It was foolish to even try. Busted him open. Nope. What are you doing? Springboard. Woo! That was the world's saddest springboard. Didn't work at all. He's going for that. Nope. We're going into the nope. I don't have any stamina, and that's a problem. Back body drop. Now you would think I would certainly have more stamina than Grim, but that's a whole different ball game. You imposter. And I tried to roll him up. It didn't work. I tried the most lethal of my maneuvers, which is the roll-up, and it was not successful. Also, I wanted to do a springboard there, but it didn't work. So, 5-star Slug Splash. He moved. He moved. Think about how fast I beat Rusev, and this match is still happening. It's still happening. Kick him! What are you doing? You're the worst. Hitting the buttons, and they're not functioning too late as intended. Standing? Really? You're gonna hit the old stalling suplex. Alright, sure. Fine. Fine. If you think for one solitary second you're gonna get the pinfall off a stalling suplex, you are out of your damn mind. Not happening. I think I busted him open and pissed him off, which, good times. But I've got no stamina. I've, legit just laying here with no stamina. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Stand here and wait? He's fine. He got enough to give me a damn powerbomb, which sucks. And I can just not... Alright, no, don't squish me. Do not... Oh, I got squished. I got squished over the small of the back. I got 2 finishers. Look. We're ending this. We're ending this. Say goodnight. 2 point. Oh, yeah. Referee, come on. 2, 3. Good night. Now then, that wraps up that situation. I still don't know what the hell's going on with Dolph Ziggler, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. And tomorrow, we have SmackDown, we have that guy, and we have Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, the pay-per-view. Stay tuned for that. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day, and I'll see you next time, right here on this channel, and I'm out.